Good morning, everyone. So I'm starting the day off planting garlic. Whenever I do it in the garden and all, in years past, at one time I had 4 varieties of a true soft-neck garlic, and then I have the elephant garlic, and that's what's growing wild out in my garden right now is the elephant garlic. I lost the other 4, but the other day uptown I found some really nice cloves, heads, and so I bought better than a dozen of them, and I'd used it in my preparation the other day for my flu remedy of garlic and ginger and honey and such, and I'd saved out some of the cloves and I just planted them. I've never tried it in pots before, but I'm going to see how it does. I put 5 in all but one pot. One pot only got 4, and I'm not going to bust another head open to get the one extra. And I've just filled the pots with some old potting soil that I had, and then I'm fixing to cover it about 2 inches deep with the mix of ground coconut shell and perlite and old peat moss, and that's what I'm going to top it off with, and hopefully that way it won't get too weedy or anything. And starting to make room and moving things around and all that to where I can get in here and start doing some work for spring. And the other day my papaya, with all 4 of them on it, had fallen over, and so I did the stir fry the other day with 2 of the green papayas, but I used some other peppers that I had bought uptown instead of using the ones off of my pepper plants back there. So I need to pick the peppers. And my mother of millions, what we call an alligator plant, has just bloomed to beat the band back there. And I'm still using, I have little ones all over the place, and I'm still using it in my smoothies and all. These papayas that I had cut back and put in here are just really coming out good. And I watered yesterday and then again this morning, and I'll do it one more time before I take up the water hose. And I think it's probably something to do with the lack of the leaves moving, and with the wind and everything else on the kratom, they're really delicate, and every time I water I end up with leaves shedding off, and I'll collect them up directly and rinse them off and save those for a pot of tea. And we got a bumblebee guest. But with warmer weather, I'm getting lots of little mulberries coming back, and this one has never stopped. It's got ripe mulberries on it now and putting on another crop of mulberries. It's going to be to see how many of the hibiscus I actually did save. Some of them are, these came from Todd in Texas that I grew from seed, and I can see at least, I think all 3 of them have a green stump at the base, so hopefully they'll come back out and flower. They never did flower last year. The jackfruit in here are doing very well. And I took a picture or 2 yesterday and showed that the moringa has flowers. And whenever I opened the door, maybe that bumblebee was helping to start pollinating some of it. And pretty much that's just where everything is. Ginger and turmeric and all that kind of stuff will be way later before it comes out. But I just hadn't been a couple of weeks since I showed the greenhouse, I think. And outside, they have us 3 or 4 days in the 80s. And that's par for the course for us down here in the south. In the middle of February, we'll get 80s and everything will start blooming out and budding out, and probably my blueberries will start like last year, and then we have a late freeze or frost and wipe out the crop of fruit. But I'm pleased with a beautiful day today. Hope I can continue and get a lot done. Blessings all.